Well, if you can believe it, Windows 7 just turned 15 years old. It was way back in 2009 when Microsoft released the highly anticipated successor to Windows Vista, and they celebrated the launch in a very weird way by encouraging people to throw house parties. You'd invite a bunch of people over to talk to them about how great Windows 7 was and encourage them to buy it. So with Windows 7 being almost 5 years out of support and not available for sale anymore, I figured that now is a better time than ever to see what exactly the point of all this was. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So every time that I do one of these Windows anniversary episodes, I often spend a whole lot of time talking about the history and the development process, but I was looking back at my old Windows 7 videos and I realized that I've already done that like numerous times. So I wanted to just change things up for this video, and I think that taking a look at this really bizarre marketing campaign from Microsoft would certainly do the trick. Now, to be fair, I do think that this is actually kind of cool, especially from a collector's standpoint, because if you were chosen to be a Windows 7 house party host back in 2009, Microsoft would send you a special signature edition copy of Windows 7 Ultimate, along with a whole host of stuff to set your party up right. We're talking streamers, napkins, playing cards, balloons, a puzzle, a poster, and even some party bags to hand out to your guests. And the best part was, all of this was free, including the copy of Windows 7. So even if you weren't really that enthusiastic about babbling to your friends about whether they should get the Home Edition or the Professional Edition of Windows 7, you got a free copy of Windows 7 Ultimate at the end of the day. Now, unfortunately, I don't have everything that came in the box. I was even having trouble finding the few things that I've got here, but this is one of the party tote bags. This right here is the poster, which I'm probably going to put on a wall because, that's what you do with posters, and here's how it looks when it's fully folded out and everything. And then we've got the puzzle right here, which we're definitely going to try and assemble this a little bit later on. Now, to make this whole thing happen, Microsoft partnered up with a company called House Party. Really great name, by the way, guys. And so you would go to their website, fill out the form, and if you got selected, you would be sent the party box, and you were also entered into a raffle to win a $750 PC. And speaking of $750, that's how much you don't have to spend for a year subscription to today's video sponsor, Surfshark. Because it's actually affordable and is one of the very few subscription services that I gladly pay for. With it, you can easily change your location to access blocked content, so you can say goodbye to all those pesky region-locked messages. They've got over 3,200 servers available in 100 countries, and you can connect to them with unlimited devices under a single subscription. When you do, you'll be hiding your real IP address from the websites that you visit, and since they don't keep any logs, your browsing history is kept private too. Plus, they've got some other cool stuff bundled in. Something I really like is their alternative ID feature, which lets you create proxy email addresses for those times when you don't want to give out your real one. All of it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and if you sign up at surfshark.com/michaelmjd, you'll get 4 extra months for free with the purchase of a year or 2-year plan. So be sure to check them out, and huge thanks to Surfshark for making this video possible. Now, although the disc that this whole house party thing shipped with says that it's the signature edition, this is, from what I can tell anyways, a regular copy of Windows 7 Ultimate, though just in this non-traditional, slimmer packaging here. So the disc here, if we take this out, just says Windows 7 Ultimate, and this is actually only the 32-bit disc. There was a 64-bit copy that should have been in here. I guess that, somebody just kept that, whoever owned this previously. Although this does say it's a promotional disc, not for resale. So I'm going to grab a 64-bit computer, because, that seems pretty appropriate. And we're going to go ahead and get this installation process underway. And while that's going on, we'll go ahead and check out this puzzle here, and I'll also show you some of the other stuff that you could download from the House Party website. Alright, so we've got our good old HP compact laptop booted up here, and we're just going to pop in the setup CD, which this thing definitely has seen better days. There are quite a few scratches on the back here. Hopefully it'll be able to read it just fine. I mean, I've certainly seen CDs and DVDs in worse condition than that, so it'll probably be fine. But, yeah, one thing that I don't know for sure, I'm pretty sure this is a full copy, like a non-upgrade copy, because it usually says upgrade copy on it if it is. And yeah, by the way, if you were wondering there, that signature is Steve Ballmer's signature. Not actually signed by him, but, you know, it's just printed on here. On the back here, it says, Windows 7, it's about a simpler PC from day one. Enjoy. It's designed for you. Just for you. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just get out of the BIOS here before I start going into, like, corporate speak mode, which is so funny to me because I feel like this whole house party thing, you basically become like an unofficial PR person showcasing various features of the operating system, because there are some guides on the House Party website that thankfully have been archived by the Wayback Machine, which is now back online. Super awesome. Really disappointing that people decided to hack it a while ago. And I'm going to actually copy those over to this computer once we get Windows installed, because they are like 10-page PDFs. I didn't really want to waste that much paper. And they also had some like posters and stuff that you could hang up on your wall for like different areas of the party where like over here we're talking about like the photo stuff. It's really funny. But at the end of the day, like I said, you did get a free copy of Windows 7, so that's pretty cool. We're going to run through the setup wizard here and just get this underway. Yeah, we'll accept this license term, and yeah, there you go, Windows 7 Ultimate. We'll hit next, and yeah, we do have the upgrade option, which is interesting because, okay, well, yeah, this is because we just started it, because I was like, there is not a copy of Windows installed on here right now, but it just says because, you know, we have to start the upgrade process from within Windows. So we'll go to custom here. We're just going to wipe both of these partitions. So we'll delete and delete, and then just install this on the unallocated space. And now comes the boring part where we just wait around for the setup to finish. So what we're going to do instead is try and assemble this puzzle, and I'll see if I can get this done before the Windows setup finishes. Alright guys, well we are on a bit of a time crunch here because I already wasted a bunch of time setting the camera up and everything. This right here is how the puzzle is supposed to look, and oh, there's a piece in there. That would have been really fun trying to find that. And okay, so let's just, I'm trying to remember the last time that I put a puzzle together. It has been quite a long time, but I see that looks like it's gonna go together. I'm gonna start with like the logo stuff. Yep, there we go. All right. Oh no, we're restarting. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna, I don't know. Let's see, let's see. Okay, we still have some more time to go. I think we can do this. Maybe not, but I have hope. Okay, setup will continue after restarting. We are very close. Oh my god. Holy... No way! Oh my gosh, we just finished that. Holy cow. I mean... Technically, it did come up before I had this last piece in, but wow, okay, I did not think I was going to be able to do that. That is awesome. Okay, so yeah, here's what the full puzzle looks like. Hopefully you're able to see that pretty well as I was, you know, going through the assembly process. But yeah, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so I'll go ahead and do just a like janky camera adjustment here because I do want to check out one other thing before we actually switch back here to the computer. So I'm not going to bother entering a password. Oh yeah, the product key, I got to put that in. So we're going to let it boot up to the desktop and everything, and while that's going on, we're going to take the Windows 7 true or false quiz. So yeah, this was one of those things that was on the House Party website as like a downloadable, interactive thing to do with your party guests. And they're not all Windows 7 related. Like you see the first question is just about Microsoft. So we're going to go through this here. We're going to use a metallic Sharpie marker because that seems like the totally right choice to use for just a sheet of paper. So Microsoft was founded in 1975. That is true. Microsoft is short for Microcomputer Software. That is true. Worldwide Telescope from Microsoft was on the space shuttle. I'm gonna guess true because, I mean, this is funny, like, I did read over, or just glance over, rather, some of these questions. Some of these are kind of just like, look at some of the cool stuff that we've done. So I'm gonna say this is probably true. The Microsoft symbol on the New York Stock Exchange is LSMFT. Well, if you've watched Mad Men, you probably know what that stands for, but it is not Microsoft's stock symbol. In June 2008, Bill Gates moved from his day-to-day role at Microsoft to spend more time on his work at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I think that is true. I know that Steve Ballmer became CEO. No, I think it was... No, it was in 2008. Yeah, he stepped down as CEO like in the early 2000s, because that's when Steve Ballmer became CEO. But he did, I think it was around 2008 when he went to full-time on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In June 2009, Microsoft had 92,736 employees worldwide. Well, I'm going to say that's true because that is very specific. Microsoft reduced its non-compost trash output by 50% in all cafeterias on its corporate campus by adding compost bins and replacing eating utensils with biodegradable alternatives. That's probably true. Again, Microsoft being like, look how great we are. Microsoft headquarters is in Redmond. Yes, I was just visiting there, actually. All right, so question 9. In 2008, Microsoft invested $8.2 billion in research and development. Sure, I think that's true. I mean, I don't know that off the top of my head. The Microsoft Pretzel Hunt is an annual pretzel hunt held at the Redmond campus. Sure, maybe. Most of Microsoft employees are 29 years of age or younger. You know, I'm going to say false just for the heck of it. That seems like it would be true, but I'm going to say false. Microsoft is exploring building an elevator to space. Sure, true. One of Microsoft's logos in the early 80s was named the Bibbit. It was. Microsoft was started in New Mexico. Yes, it was. Oh my god, Breaking Bad reference, guys? No. Okay, so let's just go here and check out the answers. So, number 1 was true. 2 was true. 3 is false. Okay, Worldwide Telescope from Microsoft Research is a web application that enables people to explore the universe through their computers. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. I don't know what Microsoft would have to do with the space shuttle. It also is just on the space shuttle, doesn't specify which one. And yeah, so that I don't know why I said true to that, whatever. False, yeah, we know number 4, MSFT is the stocks ticker for Microsoft. 5 is true, 6 is true, 7 is true, 8 is true. Okay, we got all that right. Number 9 is true. Number 10 is false. It's the Microsoft Puzzle Hunt, a live puzzle game where teams compete to solve a series of puzzles. Okay. Yeah, now that I think about it, Pretzel Hunt, like a bunch of Microsoft employees running around to try and find pretzels, is a pretty hilarious concept. Maybe you should do that, Microsoft. I mean, I think your employees would really get a kick out of that. Hey, look, I got that one right. Number 11 is false. 16.8% are 29 years or under, 45 are 30 to 39, and 38.2% are 40 and over. And number 12 is true. Microsoft is exploring, apparently they were exploring building an elevator to space. The Space Elevator Conference 2009 at Microsoft's Redmond campus. And we got number 13 and 14 correct. So yeah, there you go. That is the Windows 7 true or false quiz. Okay, so after a quick install of this old version of Adobe Reader, we can actually open up these PDFs, and yeah, I've got 7 of them here, and a couple of these are just like things, I mean, I was kind of saying this earlier, like posters and stuff that you put on your wall, like this welcome one here. Alright, let's agree to the license terms and sign our soul over to Adobe. Okay, so yeah, it's just like, you know, welcome to the party. Not even an exclamation point. Seriously, Microsoft? Like, you gotta get people excited. I mean, what do you do? So yeah, you got that one, and then there is, I think, is it video call setting up? Yeah. Welcome to Setting Up with Ease. Again, with no exclamation point, but these people sure do look excited, especially that guy right there in the center. Yeah, Microsoft did have, like, guidelines or just kind of suggestions on what to do at your house party, but, you know, you could really just do whatever you want. You could also just not even host one. I mean, there was no way for Microsoft to, like, verify that you actually hosted a party, so you could just apply for this and, like, walk away with a free copy of Windows 7, I guess. But, so yeah, those are 2, like, poster things. And then the rest of these are, like, guides for how to do various things and show off certain features of Windows 7. And they are all, like, 10 to 11 pages. This one here is showing your guests how to add art to party photos. So it talks about, you know, what you're supposed to do, and it goes into, like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. These are individual, like, tasks, so to speak. for your guests to do. It's not all one thing, but this is all just a category of like art stuff. So, you know, like down here we get into how to create a party panorama, and then you got 2 pages for that, and then how to edit your party photos, and then you got 2 pages for that, and then show your guests how to turn your party into a movie. So this uses Windows Live Movie Maker. But yeah, so all of these are kind of that way. So this is, oh, Windows Help and How To. That's super exciting, isn't it? So yeah, it tells you how to open up the Help and How To tab, Windows 7. This is on just Microsoft.com/Windows, like on their website. And it tells you things to do ahead of time, watch a video, print this handout for notes for the activity. And yeah, so you've got, you know, all kind of help related stuff. Windows 7 custom desktop, how easy it is to personalize their desktop background in Windows 7. So yeah, and then photo is, oh yeah, welcome to Photopalooza. So this is another sign that you would hang up, I guess, at the area of your party where you're going to be doing Photopalooza, which I think is like one of these this art thing. You know, you would have that going on over there. Setting up. Okay, we already took a look at that one. That's another like photo. And then video call. This is another guide on how to make video calls. And I think I haven't looked at these other ones. There's a video call. And how to turn your party into a movie. Didn't we just do this one in Windows Live? Yeah, we just had this one in another guide. Now they're like double dipping and reusing stuff. How to set computer time limits and game limits. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm there. If you're doing that at a party, I'm all about setting time limits on a computer. And then you got voice. How to control your computer with your voice, which uses, you go to speech recognition, and yeah, so that's that. And then you got magnifier. You got how to set computer time. They got the same thing in there too. And yeah, look at this. How to get photos from your camera to your computer. We just saw this in one of the other guides. And these are all like separate PDFs, by the way. When you go to the download site, you know, they had a bunch of different downloads for all these different guides and stuff. You know, it was probably like meant for you to pick a particular theme for your party, and then you had just, you know, you would get a set of these guide things to do. That's probably what it was. It wasn't for you to like do all of these. I mean, I guess you could, but I mean, how long do you think everybody's going to want to sit around a computer watching you do stuff with Windows 7? But yeah, those are the house party activity guides for you and your guests to spend just a whole bunch of time doing. And that, I think, pretty much wraps it up for this video. I would have loved to show you guys all the other stuff, but unfortunately, like I said, I just had trouble finding it. I was very lucky to come across these few things that I've picked up here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, get subscribed, consider maybe becoming a patron or a channel member to get early access to these videos before anybody else. But either way, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. I want to wish Windows 7 a happy 15th birthday. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.